A lot of people see feminine space as being the shopping malls and the supermarkets and the kitchen. Do you think that women should always do the shopping and the cooking, and why?
I think it depends on the couple or group of people. Um, if you ask my brothers to cook something, they can't even boil pasta because they don't know how to do it. There's some people who can cook way better than me, but I really think it depends on the situation. Because if it's my brothers, I'm cooking. If it's like me, then yes, stick with me cooking. It's just
Have you ever been excluded from a sport because you were a girl? When and why?
second grade on my soccer team. There was like all boys, and I was the only girl. And there were other girls on the team, they just never showed up. So I was the only one there ever, and I was slower and just not I didn't have any hand-eye coordination at all. And so they assumed it was because I was a girl, and they'd be like, "Girls don't play sports. Why is there a girl here?" And I was just like, "I'm here for the participation trophy." So, yes,
So in the end, it's about the trophy.
In the end, it's about that plastic trophy that my little sister broke 2 days later.
Do you feel that women should do the cooking and cleaning? And first we have Darian.
I do not think that a woman should be limited to just the kitchen. It's 2015, and in today's day and age, a lot of women are more successful than men, including their husbands. So I think that the cooking and cleaning should be divided. You know, one night the husband can cook, one night the wife, and it doesn't have to be on a schedule like, oh, Mondays Susan cooks, Tuesdays Mike cooks. Like, I don't think it should be like that. I think it should just be like, whoever's home first, do it, you know? So no, I don't think that women should be left to do the cooking.
Good answer. Alyssa.
No, I agree with Darian. Basically, like, women and men should be able to divide, like, responsibilities in, like, the household in general, too. Like, if a woman is cooking, then her husband or any other male in the household can, like, wash the dishes if she cooks, and vice versa. If the man decides to cook, then the woman do the dishes, so it's, like, equal.
Why do you think society is set within its standards of gender space?
I think it's because it's something we learn. Like, females are taught to behave a certain way, like by our parents or by our teachers from an early age.
I think people are conditioned to think that we should behave in a certain way, or in certain environments, girls have to act a certain way, or males have to be more dominant or strong.
When was the first time you remember any instance of gendered space that happened to you, and why do you think this event was particularly significant?
Well, my dad wanted a boy, so at a young age, he made me play with cars, and he dressed me up as a boy. And even though he wanted a boy, whenever I was really aggressive and I roughed house with my friends or other boys, I got yelled at and was told to behave properly as like a girl.
I remember going on a field trip with the Criminal Justice Club, and we went to the shooting range, and I noticed that it tended to be more male dominated, and I think the reason why is because guns have always been associated as something with like strength or like just to release testosterone.
What is the meaning of gendered space to you?
It's a location, an area, or a position that is considered more male or female.
Do you think that society can change the ways that they view space, or is it something that you don't see changing?
It's something that can change. It just depends that, like, how you're taught about it at an early age. Like, males and females can be taught that they're equal in society, and that way when they're growing up they don't feel uncomfortable in certain areas.
That households in America should be egalitarian. And what I mean by egalitarian is that you think both husband and wife should do equal shares of everything, like cleaning, cooking, taking care of the kids, the shopping, and pretty much just do everything equal.
Again, I think it depends on the couple, because if a husband has a job that takes a lot of time, like, I don't know, like, they're like a firefighter. They have to stay overnight, do all day. I think that the wife should cook and clean, but if it's like vice versa, like the wife has a more demanding job, I think the husband should. But if it's equal, like the amount of time, then yeah, I think it should be equal. I mean, I don't see why not.
Do you think barbershops are a male-only space?
No, because I don't think women should only have to go get their hair done in salons. They should be able to go get them done, like cuts and everything, in a barbershop. I used to go to barbershops to get my sides of my head and the back of my head shaved.
If there was one place that is gendered that you could pick to become either gender neutral or more friendly to your gender, what place would you pick and why?
I would choose the soccer field because a lot of the times when we have games and like we have crowds that come out, we tend to not have that big of a fan base, whereas you see like male soccer games or just sports in general, you see a much larger crowd come out and support them. And I think women's sports haven't necessarily been noticed as much.
A place would be, well, when I was younger I used to dance ballet, and one of the things that you rarely saw were male ballet dancers, and you kind of needed them because they were stronger than female dancers, but like they didn't feel comfortable coming to like dance studios because, I don't know, I remember this one kid, he said his dad always judged him for like what he wore and like the ballet flats and everything. But I think like if you feel comfortable and you like the dance, then you should just have been there.